Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, this is what we'll be breaking down into pieces for everybody to understand what really went on or how the outlook was actually made. So let's just head straight into it. Just stick with me. Let's head straight into it. So I place it so that you see everything from scratch. That we are building everything right from scratch. Okay. So let's start with our table. So this is our table. We open it with Photoshop, and then we get our table with a marquee tool. We take our marquee tool, we select the table. So Ctrl J to copy the table or duplicate the table, and then carry the table from here to here, our workspace where we are actually doing our work. This is our workspace. Convert it to smart objects, expand it, make it big, and break it down, and fit it perfectly nice down here. Now, as you can see, the table is black, so we need to change our table here to a black table or a dark table. So we just go to our image, adjustments, and black and white. So in our black and white window, we reduce everything here. We reduce it. So now you see that we are getting it in black color. Then we come here and reduce this very little. Too much. Okay, I think this is okay. So this is our table. So our table is set. How do you get a table? Just go on Google, download table. Just type table, you get table. It's out there. So just download it. So we click on our table. Let's clear it off. Then now let's come back to our folder. Get a black background from Google. Right? We drag it into our workspace right here. Then we drag our layer to be behind the table. We increase it, Ctrl T. Then we use our Alt to increase it, make it bigger. Come to our filter, come to blur, Gaussian blur, just to get it in a blur form. So after getting it in a blur form, everything is perfectly nice now. We increase it a little bit, and then now we are done with this. So from here, we come create a layer on top of our table. We select white color here from our color swatch. Then we press B to select our brush, and then we click anywhere on the artwork. So we just click here. See the effect that it has given us. Then we drag this down below so that it becomes, or it lands on the background. Then we increase it a little bit, and then we reduce the opacity just a little. So from here, we go into our KFC folder again. We bring our chips in box or whatever. We drag it from here into Photoshop, and then we work on it. So when we bring it here, because it's not on the table, it's behind the table, we want it on the table, so we move it from here to here. Now it's on the table. Okay, then Ctrl T, then we reduce it, but actually we must make this have its natural fill. Okay, and what do you mean by natural fill? When something is on the table, there's a little bit of shadow around it or shadow below it. So this is the light, this is our box right here. We need to create a little bit of shadow under the box to make it have its natural fill. So how do we create this shadow? You can do this by just duplicating this. Okay, so Ctrl J, and the one below it, convert it to black. How do you do that? Color overlay, and then come here, black. Then you come here, you rasterize the layer. So this is it. You rasterize the layer, and then come to filter, blur, and then Gaussian blur. so it becomes blur. Okay, then I put this on it. Okay, but we are not done. So when this becomes blur, in reality the top here must not have any effect or shadow around this. The down here that must have that effect. So what do? We can use our key tool, our selection tool, and then come and stand here and come and select the whole thing, down here, and then clear it off. So you see, after clearing it off, put our box back, and then we drag the arrow down a little bit for you to see the effect. So let's watch it very well. We drag this down a little bit for you to see the effect. So you're seeing the shadow effect. Now you're feeling it. I seeing it. So let me close the eye of it. There's no shadow. Put the shadow back. This is the shadow. But we just need to clean this place and this place a little bit for it to be very, very natural. So our eraser E. Let me clean here just a little, and here just a little. We are done with our shadow. So now we are done with our shadow. So that's a natural shadow right there. Then now let's bring our cook in. So come here. We have two types of cooks. Okay, any of them goes. So let's just bring our cook. We open it with Adobe Photoshop, and then we take our selection tool, that's marquee wood, select it, and it's not fully selected, so meaning I will be having issues here. So we come back here, and then we move to this side. Then we use the plus. Let's try an arrow plus. Okay, so with the plus, it's not going positively with us, so the negative. Select here, select here, to select the whole thing. Then after that, Control Shift I to inverse selection, so that we can do Control J and select only the cook. So this is just only the cook. Now we have the cook in transparent form. We take the cook, we drag it from here into our main work right here. So now the cook is on top of our box. We want it behind our box. So how do we go about that? We carry the cook, we drag it behind our box. So this is it, and then we make it very small. So Control T, and then we make it small like this. See? So now we have our cook. What else? Now I step with our logo. We need to drag our logo in. Okay. So we are dragging our logo in. Come here. This is our KFC logo. We open with Adobe, and we just drag the logo from here into our main work. Very big, but we need to make it small. So Control T, and use our Alt to make it very small. Then we place it at the right place, right here. Perfect. Okay, what's left again? KFC 10th anniversary. So 10th anniversary, Ghana 10th anniversary. Okay, so we have that here. So this is the logo. We open it with Photoshop. It's looking a little bit down, but we just drag it here. This is here, and then we make it small like this, and then we can place it right here. But it's looking like it's behind this. I want it on top of it. So right on top of it, the layer is on top, and then we drag it a little bit here. Okay, so we have our KFC logo here, we have KFC logo here. Then now we come into the right thing, so Kentucky box. Okay, so on top here we select color red by selecting the red that is here. So we do our selection red, little bit red, or let me see, let's select from the quick and see. Okay, this red. Then we draw a box, that will write our Kentucky in it. So right here, I think this red is too red. I need to change the color to make it look like a KFC red. So KFC red. So in this box, we're going to type Kentucky. So we take our type 2, and then for alpha. So this is alpha. It's a very huge font. You can get it free download on Google. Alpha. And then we type our Kentucky. Tucky. So Kentucky. Then we drag it on to here, right? And maybe we will expand it just a little. Oh man, you can feel the plane fly around my head, and yeah, where I stay, the planes just fly about just like that. People are traveling, so you just have to take it like that. Anyway, let's head back to business. So now we have our Kentucky, right? So we duplicate it to J, push it down just a little. Okay, yeah, we can combine it too, because we use a white line to do our separation. Then with this Kentucky, we just need to type box and then reduce the size of our rectangle to suit the box. So perfect, right? Okay, maybe I can even drag this a little bit. I'll drag this a little bit down. Yeah, and then let's do our white separation in between them. So white separation is select the color white, and then we just draw little boxes on top of them. So we have here. So from here to here. So what do you think? Yeah, from here to here, it's a white division. Down like this. Okay, and then Ctrl J to duplicate and drop it down like this. So drop it down again, drop it up. Okay, yeah, it's perfect now. So now we select the whole thing. That's from here to here, and then see we have Kentucky box. So probably we can even make it our actual highlights by expanding it. So let's expand it a little bit. So Kentucky box. Yeah, it's looking nice, right? Yeah, I mean, designing is very fun, and it's very fun. It's just trying to do everything step by step, and it will fall in place. So we have this perfect. So now let's go into our 29 Ghana cedi, whatever, right? So with my 29 Ghana cedi, I'm going to use bay bars. So bay bars, and then I will try and expand it. So this is my bay bars font. I drag it here and I type my 29, right? It's not looking huge enough, so let me just try and make it big here. Let's see. It's still not big enough for me. Then let me use Mon. That's Montserrat. MON. This is a huge font. So let me see. 29. Yeah. Let me go back to my bay bars. I like my bay bars like that. So give me my bay bars. So I like my bay bars. That's my bay bars. 29 cedis. It's right here. Expand it a little bit. It's the 29 cedis expanded. Then we duplicate this. You can use Alt and then we drag and then write Ghana cedi without GHC. So we have our GHC. And then we make this small, very small here. And then we drag it from here to here. But we can expand it and make it very, very small, very tiny, So from there, make it small again. Perfect. I mean, we can make it small again. So perfect, right? Perfectly perfect. We can even bring in our ruler to check the measurements. So here, then drag it here. So perfectly perfect. So we are getting there, small small. So now we have 3 pieces of chicken. So 3 pieces of chicken. Drag this here. Come here. Let me see something. With my this up. Let me see. It's still huge, so I want everything to be in small letters, not cap letters. So let me see. Let me use mirror. Yeah. So mirror this thing small letters. So now we can actually change this to like or regular one, or maybe we can change it to a normal condensed font, and then write our 3 pieces. So 3 pieces. So 3 pieces of chicken, right? So we have that here. 3 pieces of chicken. Then we'll duplicate this again. Draw it down. We have chips. So chips. You see, designing is not difficult. Just taking everything step by step, So chips, and then 30 or 300. Oh, 300 ml drink. So this is just the breakdown. You get it. So let's bring everything down. Let's do the arrangement well and proper right here, and then turning it back. So let's bring the last one. So this one is coming down here. So that's perfect. Let's bring our ruler here to make sure everything is in order. That drawn here again. Here. And then put that here. Okay, so this is perfect. We bring our chips down, and then it's too far off, so let's break a little bit. So you see, designing is not difficult, because when you take your time to do everything in order, you will get everything in order. So this is our work. We are done. So what do? We select this, then chain them, select this and this, chain them, and we select the whole thing and change everybody. So we chain everybody. So now we can move all of them. This one, once we can move all of them. Yeah. So this is our work. Very simple, very straight to the point, very simple, And we can even fill this like 1, 2, 3 before it's too big or whatever. So we need to like rework on it. We just take it and then we drag it down a little bit right here. Then we draw it closer. So now just check it out. Look at it now. Yeah. So after getting to this stage, we expand the chips, the chicken, the whole box, and the coke, because that's our main focus. So we make it big by selecting the coke, selecting this, and adding it so that we can move all at the same time. Then we make them big, because that's the main focus. That's what we are actually selling. That's what we are pushing out. So we expand it for it to become our main focus. We drag this down a little bit right here, then it becomes perfect. So this is our main focus, and here we have it. You see it? So now everything is perfect, right? Everything is perfect now. When you water it, it will grow. This is how everything looks like now. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Rudy. Keep hitting the box up, keep hitting the subscribe button, keep hitting the like button. Okay, we're just having fun. Bye bye.